Alright guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Underwater View. Today is all about square bills. I got 4 different ones I want to show you. It's the 4 that I really like to use. Let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to start this off. This is my number 1 go-to. This is the KVD 1.5 shallow. This thing only dives to 3 feet. So if I'm fishing shallow riprap, ponds, up along the bank, this is the one I'm going to. This one right here, this thing, I have caught more bass on this than I have any other square bill. So I'm going to flip it out there and show you exactly how I like to fish it. Now I'm fishing this thing on a 8:1 gear ratio reel. And you know, you can do your normal, just reel it in. Looks really good, catch a lot of fish like that. And reel it in one more time to show you. Just reel it in, and you can adjust the speed with this 8:1 gear ratio. You can make it as fast or as slow as you want. We'll speed it up a little bit and show you. It's got that really erratic hunting action. Alright, so now the way that I like to fish it, that I found that works best, is you really crank on it a couple times. So when you crank down on it, give it a crank or two and then stop. Crank or two and stop. That I have found works better than anything else. But you got to be quick with it because this thing will float up in a hurry. Alright, so that's the KVD 1.5. Let's go to the second one that I like to use. Alright, so the second one I like to use is this jointed H2O Express. It's jointed like a little swim bait. I've caught tons of fish on this thing too. Now this is going to be your standard 3 to 5 foot deep square bill, and I'm going to fish it the same way. You can just slowly bring it in. Just your steady, slow retrieve. I'll do it one more time. You can take this thing with this 8:1 ratio reel and you can speed it up some. Try it one more time, a little bit faster. Speed it up. And the way that I like to fish it, like all the other ones, crank and stop. Now this thing doesn't float up as fast as the rest of them. I don't know if that's the way it's designed, but I really like the way that you can crank on it and it doesn't float up as fast. It almost suspends. It still floats up, but just not as fast. You can really pause this thing a lot longer. Put it in front of that fish's face a lot longer. Well, it might rain. Do it one more time. Alright, so that's the H2O Express square bill. Let's go into square bill number 3. Alright, so this is square bill number 3. This is a KVD 2.5. It still dives 3 to 5 feet, but if I'm out fishing and I'm getting plenty of numbers but nothing too big, I'll swap over to this to try to get that bigger bite since it's a bigger profile square bill. And I'm gonna fish this thing the same exact way as I would the rest of them. You can slow retrieve it. It's just got that wider wobble to it. It's just slow retrieving. Still on an 8:1 to 1 gear ratio reel. Throw it out there. You can speed it up a little bit. Has that real wild looking hunting action. And of course my favorite is the stop and go. Now these Strike Kings, they float up a lot faster than regular square bills. And your color is going to all depend on your water clarity. I'm going to do a stop and go one more time, just so you guys can see it. Alright, and I'm going to tie on crankbait number 4. This is the one that I'm most excited about. Alright, so this next one is one that I've never caught a fish on it. I just got it, but I'm super excited about trying it. You can see how big that bill is on it. This is the Baker Lures Suspending Square Bill. Now you can fish this thing just like a normal square bill. You know, you can just slow reel it in, just like any other square bill. It's going to dive a little bit deeper. It says 3 to 5 feet, but it gets down to that depth a whole lot quicker than a normal square bill. It's going to get down to that 5-foot depth super fast because of that bigger bill. And I'm just slowly reeling it in. Still has that great hunting action. Side to side wobble. I'm going to speed it up a little bit so you can see it. This is just like a medium retrieve. I hope it sounds good underwater. I don't know what that was. That's somebody cutting wood. Speeding it up again. Alright. Now the way that I really want to try this thing is stop and go. And I want to show you guys this. This thing suspends. It's not going to float up on you. It's just going to sit right there in that fish's face. You can let it sit there all day long and it's not going to go anywhere. How cool is that? Look, it's just sitting there. I'll throw it out there one more time for you guys to see it. I got to really hold my rod tip up to keep it from going all the way to the bottom. It's just suspending, just hanging out, saying what's up, fish. Just sitting there. So anyway, that's it on square bills. Alright guys, so that's it on square bills. Those are the 4 that I like to use. There's one more I didn't show. It's just a flat-sided square bill. It pretty much does the same thing as the rest of them. Drop a comment and let me know which ones you like. Maybe some I've never heard of, maybe some I've never tried. So let me know. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're excited about that Baker's Lures suspending square bill. I know I am. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button while you're down there. See you guys tomorrow.